They say that life slows down after 50. I don't buy that. In fact, I have found a hobby that keeps the brain sharp, the imagination flying, and the fun just keeps on rolling in. Well, first and foremost, flight simming keeps your brain absolutely engaged. One of the things that I think we all need to be mindful of is our declining mental health as we get older. We're not as sharp or not as quick, particularly when you look at some of the tech that's floating around nowadays as well. It's advancing at a rapid rate of knots. Flight simulation keeps that brain engaged, keeps you on your toes. You're constantly learning navigation, aircraft systems, flight planning, flight flying, circuits.
Jandakot Tower, Julia Alpha Echo, left downwind 24 left, full stop, Jandakot Tower.
Jet Alpha Echo, 24 left, good to land.
Say again, Tower.
Jet Alpha Echo, 24 left, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, Julia Alpha Echo.
Avionics, touch and goes, landings, crosswinds. Radio calls, phraseology.
Streaky Bay traffic, 172, Julian Alpha Echo, overhead 1500, Streaky Bay.
Streaky Bay traffic, TX3 Echo Alpha Foxtrot, taxiing via Bravo and runway 05 to runway 31, VFR for 4 seconds. Streaky Bay.
Streaky Bay traffic, November Charlie Oscar, Cessna Caravan, we're going to taxi via Bravo and runway 05.
The list goes on. All of it you can do in the comfort of your own home, simulating real-world conditions. The way I look at it, flight simming, for me, is a bit like a mental gym. It's fun. I keep coming back numerous times a week, and I love it, and I enjoy it. And then there's the tech and the tinkering side. If you like tinkering and playing around with stuff, and if you enjoy tech and building stuff, then this hobby is definitely for you. You can start simple, joystick, small yoke, a laptop or a small computer screen. Effectively extend it off your current computer at home if you have one. It's all you need to get started. Or you can do what I've done. You can go stupid. You can let it evolve to the point where you've got a full wraparound setup, full instrument panel in front of you, triple screens, 4K all the way around, all of the fruit that you can imagine, everything in between. Cost me an arm and a leg. We won't mention that too much, but again, a lot of fun. The tinkering and the upgrading, it keeps you engaged. It keeps you insightful. It keeps you wanting to learn. It keeps you wanting to solve those problems. Great fun when you eventually do get those problems solved as well, knowing that you are the one that's hopefully solved it. Other big advantage with flight simming, unlike gaming, things like the Fortnite, the first-person shooters, all that kind of stuff, flight simming, to a certain extent, is much more relaxed. Now, if you're offline, you're doing it by yourself, you can do it as little as you want or as much as you want. You can focus on learning one particular aspect. You might be wanting to learn a bit more about charts and reading of charts, or you might want to just practice circuits, or you might want to just do whatever, landings and takeoffs, or how to run through your checklist to start it up. The list goes on. Or you might choose that you do want to go online. You might choose, again, where you want to have a look at potentially online real air traffic control. And yes, there is an online global community that is into air traffic control, be it VATSIM or Pilot Edge. These are real people that you're talking to. And trust me, there is a bit of pressure there as well, particularly when you're in a fairly busy environment and you can hear all of the chatter going on between pilots and controllers. It can get quite scary in there from time to time.
Great, I've got you as well, loud and clear. I request taxi clearance.
Yeah, Sierra Charlie Zulu, as explained to another aircraft, to a VFR aircraft, I take it?
That is correct.
Roger, and I assume you haven't put in a level, sir, or an altitude. I'm assuming probably 2,000.
Because it's so relaxed, you can take a 20-minute, 30-minute, 45 an hour type GA flight cross country, where you can spend hours. You could sit into a 737 or one of the large tube commercial airliners and go on a real long haul flight in real time if you choose to do so. And there are events that happen all the way around the world where people use like cross the pond or running from coast to coast in the States or whatever it might be. There is so much versatility and so much difference and change that you can do. The other great thing about flight simulation as a hobby, there's a huge online community. It's a massive online community. And a lot of that community by demographic is older. Yes, you do get the casual gamers that like to get into it, but a lot of those younger generations get into DCS, digital combat simulator, and sort of more of the fighter type aircraft and so on. Those of us that are involved in GA flying, myself included, we tend to be a bit more laid back and relaxed. And I've found over the years that I've been involved in this hobby, the majority of people that I speak to are either into their 30s, 40s, 50s and beyond. So it is a bit of an older crowd. And because of that, there's a great online community. There's so many YouTube channels out there. There's so many forums, Discord channels, online. Great way to meet like-minded people. I've met up with and now regularly fly with a number of individuals, both here in Australia, overseas, in the United Kingdom, in the United States, all of which I met through this community, and it's been fantastic. You remember when you're a kid, I mean, like, you always want to learn how to fly, but like when you're now you get to do this, and today the technology is so great that you can do it from the comfort of your own home, and it's so rewarding. So many times that I've, planned a flight from A to B, flying through various waypoints and so on, or geographical landmarks or whatever it might be, and then landing at the other side. The learning curve in the simulators as well can be as easy or as complex as you want. You can set up your simulators in your programming to almost have the engines running as soon as you load in, and you can be parked on the runway. Basically got to hit the throttle and off you go. Or you can choose to have it fully realistic, and you would need to fire up your aircraft on the ramp cold and dark, just like you would, following exactly the same steps as you would as if it was in the real world. So if you're over 50 and you're looking to get into a hobby that is mentally stimulating and a lot of fun, why not give flight simming a try? I reckon you'll have a ball doing it. This hobby is not about getting old, in fact quite the reverse. This is about us staying mentally sharp and young at heart. Well, I trust you found this video of some value. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below if you're either in that sim building hobby or you are considering getting into that sim building hobby. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them down below. I'll get back to each and every one of you, and I look forward to catching up with you on the next one. Bye for now. Following exactly the same steps as you would if it is as if is what there.